straight from WXMB. It's your fellow home users, Chase Awesome 619, Alpha 420F2, Mr. Legend Mentor, and your Master of Ceremonies, Spray Master. On audio and camera, Camera Cat, straight from home. Now, Chase Awesome 619 and Neotopia, the future to be.
Hey guys, this is us Neotopians just being in a podcast. We're going to talk about what we want in the future, and we're done with the past. We all know about the freezing and the glitching. We all know about the fams. Some guys don't like fams, but this is not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about what we want in Neotopia, what we expect to be in there, and we have some subjects we're going to talk about. Mr. Legend Mentor, he's going to be talking about what he thinks Neotopia will be bringing to the community. So, Justin, you can go ahead.
Alright, what's going on, guys? So, as all of you know, there's this new game coming out on PlayStation 4 called Neotopia. Neotopia is a really good game that we're supporting and we're trying to bring out there to the community to make all of you people have a place to go and have fun. Even though we had the fans and everything, it's time to move on, and we are going to go to something awesome and way bigger. What I think that Neotopia could bring to the community is much more fun if it's rather of you liking to host events, play games, launch into things that you want to go and create, projects, groups, organizations. Neotopia is going to be a world where you're going to be just limitless of things. Anything you want to do, any group, it's there, it's for you. Neotopia is there for the community, and we're here to support you guys.
I'm pretty excited for Neotopia 2. I'm excited how the community is right now. So far, the community is doing pretty good. I wish we'd focus on a little things, but we can talk about that a little bit later. But for now, Alpha, you're wanting to talk about how Neotopia will be good for meeting friends and such. You can go ahead and talk about that.
Yeah, well, like a lot of people use virtual world as is evident in how much people spend on the game. I've talked to people that spend up to 5,000, say, like, I don't know, up to $12,000 on virtual items. So I mean, if you like that stuff, and there's obviously a lot of people that do like it, you gotta start looking at the future and get off this stuff, move on, right? There's a lot more than like just PlayStation Home, you gotta go to the website and just check it out, neotopia.co.
We all want the same thing. We don't want the glitching. We don't want the old home stuff. What we want is a new Neotopia world where we can all be together, voice our opinions without big drama happening. What I've been doing, I've been trying to make a lot of clubs. Me, Spray has been a big help, same with Mentor and Alpha. What we're trying to do is get the word out there about Neotopia. We're trying to move on from home. We're trying to move out of there, And we don't need to spend our money on there anymore. What we need to spend our money on is Neotopia, because it's going to be our dream world. I mean, the developers have said they're the builders and we're the creators. We get to decide what we're putting on Neotopia and they build it. It's our dream world.
Well, number one, as you said before, Chase, the problems of the past and talking about them constantly should be just that, a thing of the past. If we waste our time speaking and talking about things that we have no control over and had no control over, they were to be taken care of by the powers that be. We waste our precious time promoting Neotopia and helping the Kickstarter program take off. Number one, home is like it's like a brain dead patient. It's like a family member who you love and care about, and you put a lot of money into to keep them healthy. But the doctors and everyone has told you they're brain dead. They're not coming back like they were before. And we hate to tell you that. It's a sad fact. Just like your money that you spent on home, on all those items, that money is gone. If you keep pumping money into home, you're wasting your money. But that money that you may have spent in the next 5 to 6 months could be turned around and put into the Kickstarter program provided by Kickstarter on behalf of Mad Monkey to create Neotopia. But the only way that any of that will come to fruition is by the users of home finally standing up and saying, listen, we've checked our facts. We've gone to the websites. We've found out the information, or it's been told to us by other home users, such as ourselves, the Neotopian Club on Home. We have all come together to spread this word out amongst the community, and there's been positive feedback. But the only way people are going to have Neotopia or another place to go to is if they wake up and see the cold, hard truth and realize home is dead. The next best thing that we see coming is Neotopia. So instead of pumping money into a body that is not going to come back to life, let that thing go in peace. Let them go on to wherever it is, home, let it go. Forget about your freezers, forget about your glitchers, forget about the money you lost. Remember this, the things that will carry over into Neotopia are your friends. All of those memories that you had with the members of home, those memories will carry over into the new world. And that's what we're hoping to do as a group of friends here, because we're all from different clubs, all different communities. I myself, I'm representing the Star Wars people that hang out in the canteen, the true Star Wars fans. That's why I'm here, to represent that community. But we are here together as a group to work towards the goal. And the goal is letting Mad Monkey accomplish their Kickstarter program in order to create Neotopia, our new virtual world.
We all have different backgrounds. We all have different stories to tell about PlayStation Home, but we all have the same future, and that future lies within Neotopia. You guys listening to this podcast or watching it, you are just as important to this as we are. You matter just as much. Your voice needs to be heard just as much as ours are. And I guess in our next podcast, we're having Dave, if he still cooperates, aka Uncle Spun, and you guys can write up questions and we can ask them for you. But I have a subject for us all to talk about, guys. What happens if the Kickstarter does not make it? I mean, I know that's a hot topic right now.
Definitely.
Well, I would say this, and this is just my opinion.
Right.
The Kickstarter, if it doesn't work, we support the next thing that comes. Everybody needs to understand this. And there's a lot. This is one of the misconceptions that we've come into on home. A lot of people don't understand how a Kickstarter worked. The Kickstarter, and this is just for people who don't understand. Those of you that understand how it works, just ignore, hit fast forward. The Kickstarter program takes your money. It's like the middleman for Mad Monkey. Mad Monkey says that they want to start this Neotopia. Kickstarter says, we'll put a space out here and collect money for you. We, as the users, are the backers and the investors. We invest our money into Kickstarter. Kickstarter sets a goal with Mad Monkey. If that goal is reached, the money at the end of the month is then removed from your bank account to be put towards the said program, Neotopia. And that money has to be put towards Neotopia. It won't go towards Ferraris, food, or nice women. It will go strictly towards the program. And that's how I understand it. If I'm misinformed, please somebody. SPRAYMASTA is my screen name. Send me a complaint. Or inform me. But you can be assured if you pledge your money, and I would say to all home users who are wanting to move forward into Neotopia, $30 gets you citizen rights where you can vote. Say somebody wants to come into Neotopia and they want to have something developed and put it in Neotopia, and you and your friends don't agree with it. If you don't have a $30 pledge and you don't have the right to vote for it, then all you are is somebody standing around in the background going, well, I didn't want that. Well, guess what? We paid our $30 and helped build this community. We have the right to vote. Pledge, people. That is the main thing. It's going to be run on Unreal 4 engine. If you haven't seen the graphics, look on YouTube. They are out of this world phenomenal. I have a PS4 and I can attest to that. I've had it since day one. But Neotopia will be next near to real life, we hope. And I'll end it there.
Right. People need to realize that this isn't gonna. It's fun talking about what's gonna be in Neotopia. It's fun talking about how cool it will be and stuff, but I see a lot more of those conversations going on rather than, hey, we can do this, guys, to get more awareness for Neotopia. Hey, we can do this, guys, to expose it. Let's do this. And when I'm creating these events for also creating them so we can organize something afterwards and go spread it around home.
We have these people who are very, very, very excited about the release of Neotopia and are really happy that we have somewhere else to go to when home goes and dies and, gets put to rest. And it's great and all about how you guys are really loving the fact that we have Neotopia coming on PlayStation 4 running on the Unreal Engine. But you guys, if you want Neotopia to be really on this PS4, we need your pledges. We need you guys to go and work with us as a community. We cannot do this by ourselves. We need the community to back this Kickstarter to as much potential as we can possibly get so we can actually have somewhere to go and move forward in the future.
I almost want to raise my hand and give a hallelujah.
And I also want to say, if this Kickstarter goal does not make it, this does not mean it's over. Neotopia is done. No. I'm pretty sure this means we're going to still be supporting it. I'm still going to be 100%. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to be 100% and say, well, they're probably going to continue. Because they had Kotaku and Jam Games, or however you pronounce that game company, and they're going to keep moving forward. I hope they're going to move forward, because I know we, the community, all of us together, we're not going to give up on them. So I surely hope they don't give up on us.
And we hope
we all
to see
want
you
this
all on
Neotopia.
Neotopia. We want to thank you all for joining us on this podcast from WXMB and the PSN Home Users Loving Network supporting Neotopia. Once again, thanks to Chase Awesome 619 Alpha. What is that your name again, dude? 420. Oh, yeah. Sorry. 420 F2. Mr. Legend Mentor. And on camera and audio, Camera Cat. Again, thank you all. Show your support, your love. Give your contributions and pledges, and hope to see you on Neotopia.
Peace out.
Later.